Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos are for educational purposes only. If you'd like to follow our signal, you're very welcome to follow our signal. As long as you follow us on a sim, we're not responsible for your trade. For the ones are new, we have this market analyzer on the top. On the first column here, left upper corner, you will have a new signal. And then as an example here, it says which direction it is the auto trades are taking the trades, sell, price entry 275800, target 2753, and there is a 10 ticks into that trade. So you can always follow the signals, and we will be covering today the full automated strategy, ATM, scalping, and swing trading at the same time. Um, when the market hit the target, like what we have seen on an ES, then the ES will says hit the target. So it is very straightforward. And the market analyzer is based on one contract, and but on the blue charts, we are using two contracts, and then we will be the blue chart here, we are using an ATM where we can move the trailing stop loss and the target. On the fully automated trade, as an example, this one here is a fully automated trade. It's the same entry. As you see right now, we are on that trade, and we are on 400 on that trade, and is going directly to that target at 54.46. So you can use an ATM or an ATM strategy as you like. The same story apply for the Forex and stocks. You can see the signals coming in to the Forex, and the futures, they are on the signal base, and you will also the stocks, you can use it at the same time. While we are waiting on a signal, you're very welcome to also follow some of the scalping on a different automated system. This is a different automated system, a scalping. You can and that sound you just heard, that means there is a new signal coming up, and we will be covering doing those signals. We will be covering when there is a problem in the market, and we analyze the market for you as well. And so it is a very straightforward trading, and we normally start at 10 o'clock, but I promise the guys, if we can come in a little bit earlier, we will do that, so we can catch a new signal if there is any signal between 9:45 and 10 o'clock. I personally like to start trading around the 9:45, 9:50, and I like to skip the first 15 minutes. But today is a Friday, so maybe it is smart to start a bit early, and maybe we can catch a signal before the 10 o'clock, or if any change in the market direction, we will let you know, and we will guide you with that. So we have no problem with that at all. To just, if you give me one moment here to, one thing is, when you have a lot of screen, you start losing your chart where they are laying. Okay, so here they are. So right now we have 13 ticks from the last entry signal, and we have 39 ticks from the last entry signal, 25 ticks from the last entry signal, and the 30-year treasury bond. So when you hear that, there is a new signal right there. You can see it on the euro. A new signal, sell for the Forex, 12.1, and target at 12.05.0, and this is a sell order on the Forex. So you can use it for Forex and stocks, whatever you like, or future market. The whole idea is you can enjoy managing those trades and try to take those trades manually, or you can use an ATM and then let the entry, we don't use our motion in it, let the signal take a trade, and then we can manage it. Or if you want to, like an example here, the target, I can expand it if I want to, or I can decide where I wanted to exit on it if we want to. But on the fully automated, like this one here, if you're trying to drag the target, it goes back to the original because it is fully automated. And if you try to, let's say, extend or something, the stop loss, it goes back. If you try to extend, it goes back because this is a fully automated. I personally enjoy that, where I can me decide where I want to take it. You can play it either way, or you can take a manual trade if you want to. But for me, I find it very pleasant for me be in charge with the trade. And most of the time, as an example, right now on the Nasdaq, we have a lot of signals coming out somewhere, and now we are about to cross the daily target. It's not going to happen every day. Normally, when we hit the target, we are done. But it isn't early. As you see here, the Nasdaq, it hit the target, and now you can see how efficient those targets are. And now the market is pulling back. But I'm not interested in this because maybe today is a Friday. There is a good potential to the downside. So I don't want the auto trade, the fully automated trade, take over. The less trades I take, the better off I am, and stay consistent on that trade. And I can manage my trailing stop, and I can hide behind the fibs line, and I can decide when I need to exit and when I call it off. So right now, this is where I really like and enjoy the me managing the trade, which some of you do not like to manage or touch anything. That's very fine. Then you can use the fully automated here on that trade right now on the CR. We have $800 into that trade, and as we see here on the ES having a problem here on the double support line, and this is going to be a little problem for the ES. If the ES is not going to go farther than the 27.50-25, that's mean maybe it is time to cash in on the Russell YM and cash in as well on the Nasdaq, because it is a very important, very, very key right now. It is the 27.50-25. As we see here from the market analyzer, based on one contract, at the moment we are 210 ticks into the profit, and and the day is still very early, and there is a lot of things can happen today. You can absolutely use the system around 8 o'clock, 8:30. We have Australians, Europeans, they are using it during the European hours, and you catch a very good moves on the European timing as well. And so it's not just does not require any optimization or none of that. It is a plug-in, turn on, turn off basis. Also, one of the advantage for those ones they have a problem, pull the trigger on a live trade. Right now, we have a great opportunity to use the micro account, and this is the micro account, and you can see you are 131 ticks into the profit based on one contract micro account, one micro account on the Nasdaq, and one micro account on the YM, and this is very good. for one contract, that the amount of money you are using is nothing. It's around a couple. Hello for all. And this is a really amazing. And then you can get to know the system on the micro account, and then when you are start feeling comfortable, you can go ahead and move to the mini if you want to. So this is a very straightforward. Everything is plotted on the charts, and all what you need to do, just follow the steps, and you don't need to make a decision. We have learned, now we are in the public for over 10 years. We have learned should not rely on any a trader to make a decision, because once a trader make a decision, he's gonna fall right on his head. So we do not want anymore, or we're not dependent on the trader to make a decision. A lack of experience, a lack of passion, or a lack of motion, or whatever it is, he might make a wrong decision. So this way, you just follow what you see on the chart, and the only decision you have to make, it is the most important one. Should I stay on that trade, or should I catch up on that trade and get it over with? As an example, you have seen here the target. It was an $800 trade. So honestly, do you really want to keep trading, or you will cash in on the $800 and call it off for today? So this is the whole question. And the reason, what we have said, the ES having a problem with the 2750 75, and that if this system here, if this ES is not able to break that area here, we are looking for a volatility, and this is where most of the traders start losing money. They don't understand the volatility. They don't understand how hard it is sometimes, maybe to read the market or whatever. So right now, it is the best interest for us if we can continue to the downside, and the ES break the 2750-50. That's mean we are looking for a very nice another run on the Nasdaq, Dow Jones, whatever, and we are going to have a very nice ride for a Friday. And as an example here, on the Russell, the 3 minutes, you can see this is a full automated, folks. As you see here on the Russell, full automated, that we missed on the full automated one tick. You see that? So do you really want to stay on that trade for one lousy tick, or you okay. So do you really think, do we need to stay on that trade because of the one tick, or we should have cashed in around $800? You see, so this is where you need to make a decision on that. And of course, you can override the full automated trade and close it and force it to close, or you can go ahead and, as an example, buy one or close one, but then you disarm the auto trade. Then once you are done with that trade, you need to go ahead and rearm your auto trade again. Absolutely, you can interfere with the fully auto. Yeah. So this is where you need to make a decision on those. So right now on the ES, now we are going back to retest the 50-50 level here, and this is a decision you're gonna be making on the Russell and the Nasdaq. So it is very important to learn a few tricks here and there. Even when you say I only trade Nasdaq, if you don't, you have to keep your eye on the ES, even if you are trading the Nasdaq, to see how things is going to run. Let's see what else we have. It seems like the market is changing, and we will let you know. There is a new signal on the gold, as you see here, a new signal on the gold sell. Please, if you want to follow us, especially for non-members, you don't have the software in front of you, so you gotta be careful. It is a sell at a 1296.4, target at 1294.3. So you will find all those new signals coming to your direction, and please be careful with everything. So now everything is start turning around. It's not over yet, so we will let you know on the new signal, and we will let you know where to take a trade or not to take a trade. So it is very important to stand by at the moment. There is a new signal on the Forex, I guess. No, there is none. Yes, it did very well. It depends also on the market movement, sir. Sometimes, as you see, the day before yesterday, our scalper didn't do well, and we keep it. We showed the public that, and also sometimes, if this market have a very chop, that no auto trade is going to survive when the market is a chop. It doesn't matter where this auto trade coming from. So this is a crucial area for the Nasdaq trader. As you see, we've been covering that a lot. The 715625 is a re-entry point. So don't let it get excited by this pullback. There is a good potential, this one here, for a re-entry, as we showed yesterday. So right now, if you are out of the trade, please stay out of the trade. Do not get involved in any trade. Very soon we are going to have some signal, and then you can follow the new signal. But try not to make a decision right now. This market is coming in a very critical area. And as we see here, this is right now a key. You see, this is what yesterday we called the last trade yesterday on the Nasdaq, and I made $600 because of this true average price. So this is a really critical area. And now we are, if we are going above that area, we're getting in a very nasty. You should never be trading between those two. You should never trade in this area. And this is the same thing. If some of you was not with us the last half an hour yesterday, I called the trade Nasdaq exactly the same position as yesterday, and it did make 600 on that Nasdaq. So right now, this Nasdaq is going to extreme area here, and you should not be trading at all. If you are not in a trade, you should not be trading at all. So this is a key between a long and a short. So there is a new signal on the DAX buy 117.005. And the target is 117.315. For whoever followed the gold, we called that trade 5 minutes ago. Now you are up 6 ticks on that trade. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Yes, this is, I'm not trading the gold, but we are going to put the new gold in. So maybe some of you, I don't trade the gold during the trading hours in GC. We're gonna remove this one here and put the new one. Also, I don't trade the Russell, but lately also I'm enjoying looking at the Russell, and I have not looked at the Russell for over 3, 4 years, but it seems like things has changed on the Russell. I have not checked it out yet with the Russell lately, and but it seems like it's doing very fine. And what is more impressive also, there is a certain time 3 years ago we were not trading the CL. We all left the CL, and now I'm back on the CL, and I'm enjoying the CL because especially when you are trading the DAX in the morning before the markets open, you can catch some beautiful moves on the CL before the markets open. So things has changed a lot, but um, I like what I'm looking at the Russell. I have not took any trade on the Russell for the last 3, 4 years, but it, we show everything. I don't know. There is we have some traders trading the Russells, but for me, uh, um, I have seen the Russell is doing some good performance on the automated trade, and it is very stable actually on the swing trading, and we will be covering that today on the swing trading and scalping as well, and they've been doing very well. So, Mr. Carmen, thank you, sir. Yes, thank you, Carmen. One thing about the scalper, Serium, you're very you can trade them from 5 o'clock in the morning, or if you want to use the B scalper overnight, it's very fine. But there is one thing, Serium, you should not do is start scalping at 9:30 because there is a lot of file play between 9:30 to 9:44, 9:45. So scalping require a little bit more smooth movement, slow movement, because we need a small window to go into this market and get a few ticks and get out. I strongly advise you can trade it 2, 3 hours before the market open and stop the scalper. Not unless if you are using a limited order, so you will not get caught in the slippage. And then, but scalpers that will start performing again, around 9:50, 10 o'clock when things start being calm. Okay, guys, get ready. We are about to get a new signal, and we will be. Everything has changed, and we'll keep our eye on the YM. We are about to change direction in the market. Just stand by, please, and we will give you the new signal on when it comes in. Please do not jump on the signal. Let me examine the signal, and maybe the auto trade is going to be faster than me. But what I'm doing, I'm watching where are the fib lines to tell you maybe you need to put it above or below the fib line. So at the moment, do not do anything and do not take any trade. We are in an extreme critical area. Things can change immediately in here. And this is where on the ES, the most chop area at the moment, those. So do not, now if you ask me, if I wanted to take a short or long on the ES, is still short, So technically, it's not long yet, So uh, also the Nasdaq, as you see here, the Nasdaq about that number, it is just a wig. It came out, but the actually the Nasdaq bar has not closed above this number, so that's mean there is a weakness here and there is a file play, and this is not an area where you need to start trading. However, if you are out of a trade, you go ahead and put a limited order at 52 level, limited order 52 level here, short limited order. So if this market decide to drop you will be catching that drop. But at the moment, the Nasdaq is flirting with this 56.25 and is trying so hard to break it. And once we break that area, we are about to get some new signal. Also, the YM, I don't know if there's any YM traders in there. The 49.15 is an extreme number. Anything below that number, it is short. Anything above that number is long. So this is right now, I can see the buyers coming in, and we are about to get ready for a new signal on the ES, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones. So hold your horse a little bit. Don't get excited with the market, and we will find an entry for you folks. Just stand by. Okay, as we see right now, the Nasdaq trying to break that 56.25. Look, this is the fourth time. And if you remember, we have covered that yesterday, folks. And this is already plotted on your chart. And yesterday, the last trade, it was from that true average price. And we took a trade showing some advanced trading to our members. And as you see how critical they are, this is the 56.25. And there we go. You see, the market took in another direction. And that's why I told you to put a limited order on the 52 level. I would like to know if there's any of my member put a limited order at 52 level, please. Any of my members put 52 level, let me know on the Nasdaq. And there we go. Because the market fell, and now we are back to square one, and we are taking. Yes, you did. Okay, thank you, Sariam. Yeah, that's what I said. I said put a limited order. I didn't say take a market order. I said put a limit order at 52. Always work on a limited order. Okay, perfect. We still have some people on, and you already hit the target. That's very good. All right. Let's see. We don't have any trade on the YM, so I'm gonna bring the new signal somewhere. Let's see. Did anybody image? Let me see. Perfect. Thank you, sir. That's very good. Folks, keep your eye on the ES, even if you are trading the NASDAQ. We have a new signal on the gold buy 1303, target 1306.6. I don't trade the gold, guys, but my job is to tell you where are the new signals. We have a lot of traders for the gold. I know few here, but for me, I prefer the DAX. Any of the traders on the ES, please. Or Russell. We have a few also on the Russell. I would like to know your comment about yesterday new market. Ben, where is Ben? Ben is enjoying it a lot. Um, it's all messed up. Let me show you something, guys. This is the template I have sent you yesterday. If we look at the at this one here, we have a sell, 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 sell on the ES. Nasdaq is the same story. YM is the same story, and the 30-year Treasury bond is the opposite direction. So this market, it is one direction at the moment. It just sell. There is nothing else we can do. Thank you. So because of this market analyzer, you see, Rigo, that this is calculated. We're not eyeballing the chart and taking a trade, but this is giving us a new understanding how the market, it is which direction going. And as we see, there is an extreme short side, and we will see if look, the Nasdaq came back to the 51.25 again, and that it is a really look. The market fell again. You see that there is no long at the moment in this market, so that's very good. We are a little bit disciplined about this things. Sure. If there's anybody missing templates, please, after the, I cannot give any support when I'm on the YouTube, but once we are done with the YouTube, if you did not get the templates from yesterday, it will be my pleasure to send it. Just type once we are done with the webinar here on YouTube. You just, once we log off, and just type template for the market analyzer or a chart, and then I will slip it for you on the Skype. I'm sorry for the delay sending out the NT8. They're both coming out the zone. Yes, sir, it is synchronized. And for the delay, because we catch one bug, there is a new signal on the CL, and the CL buy at 55.23, target 55.64. Good luck finding my CL chart. You know, I forget, Gerd, I have so many people talk to me. I forget. Please, again, after the webinar, just type template, and I will send you the template. And be specific, market analyzer template or a chart template. But really, right now, you tell me do it after. 5 minutes from now, I'm going to forget. I have a ton of people talking to me, and I'm not. So you can do that. I guess everyone can do that. Again, I was distracted I was delayed on releasing the new version on the NT8 because we catch one bug. We need to iron it, and we did. So today, the programmer is sending me the latest version to see if I prove it, and then if it is, I will send it over the weekend for you. And if it's not, it will be Monday. And again, I apologize for the delay. Also, the zone, we have a zone, the basic version, and hopefully on the weekend we give you more advanced version on the zone. Okay. And with an ATM, actually, he gave me the ATM yesterday for the zone, but I have not had time to test it. We are extremely busy, very busy. Even we open the lines for tomorrow, Saturday, which I don't work on Saturday. We are extremely busy. So this 2 hours coming on the YouTube is putting us way behind on our work. Again, guys, I don't know. Honestly, we have said that before, and on the first round, when a few months ago, I said I don't know if I can stay very long on the YouTube, and we did not. We stopped for a couple months, and then I come back on the YouTube. So whoever is out there, try to learn as much as you can, not to follow the signals, and because it is killing us by killing 2 hours here every day on the YouTube. It is really a lot of work and stress. It is not easy covering 5 different markets and guiding some guys and all this. Is not. And then you are live. I mean, whatever you say or you do, you cannot retract. As an example, right now, the ES scalper took a trade. You're very welcome to follow it. This is how you follow it. So now the ES scalper took a trade. You can follow it market order. So that's why we have it here. And you can see now the ES in that trade. And I don't know, you can follow anything you like as long as we're not responsible for your trade. So yes, we are about. Thank you, JC. We are about to have a new signal, guys. Get ready, and it's coming your direction. We're about to have a new signal on the Nasdaq, and we are about to have a new signal on the ES. This is nice. We can warn you ahead of time, few minutes, few seconds before. Okay, guys, get ready for a new signal on the. Let's take the Russell away, and we are about to have a new signal on the Nasdaq. We are about to have a new signal on the ES. Get ready, guys. I'm not going to respond to any of this right now. Okay, there we go. New signal on the Nasdaq. Buy at No, don't follow the 7162. Put it at 6375, six above the fib lines. Put it limited order at 64 even. Limited order 64 even. Right there. Right there, folks. 64 even. Limited order. Follow us on a sim. Not before, not a market order. This is where you need to put it on. Okay, let's see. Because the problem is one of the things when an auto trade is taking a trade is following the signal. But I see for the ones that are not familiar with our system, we have a resistance line a couple ticks above, and this is so right above the signal, there is a resistance line at 6350. I don't want you to dive into the resistance, and that's exactly what happened. It came in the Nasdaq. I don't know if you can guys see that in details, but here is your signal right there, and then there is a resistance right there, and very soon you will find out you cannot play around or you cannot underestimate our zone line. You cannot. No matter what you do, you cannot brush them off. So this is crucial at the 6350, and you can see what happened to the Nasdaq. The 6350 rejected it. So that's why I said put it at 64, and this way, if this Nasdaq able to break that area, then we get filled up and keep going to the same direction as and that will be helping a lot if we can get the ES breaking those level. And we are about to the ES. There we go. We got filled on that one, and we need this ES. Your Nasdaq is going to fly up, but we need this ES to break the 5975, and it's trying. It's trying. But as always, the ES is a little bit uh, moves like an older man. So we need to be patient with the ES. We are at the 59 level on the ES, and we need to break the 5975. Once we break the 5975, that Nasdaq is a flying direct to the 7650. So keep your eye on that ES. We are shining away for a couple more ticks on that damn thing. So I wanted that ES to break the 5975, and then we're gonna see flying Nasdaq all the way. The first bumper we will have 72.25 is a minor. I'm not worried about, and then if this ES break it's all right now. All your eye should be on the ES. We need to see crossing the 5975. This one have a huge impact on your Nasdaq trade. So there we go. We're look at this. Look at this. The key right now 5975 on the ES. If we don't break the 5975, your Nasdaq trade is not gonna go anywhere. So we need to break that 5975. Don't hold the trade very long. You can close it, and then you go back and you put it right under again the same number. Don't carry a very big trade, and leave it at 64 limited order one more time, and don't mess with it until we see what the but do not let it slip from your hands. Now the ES is trying one more time. If the ES break the 59.75 again, we are in a very good safe direction. So now the ES is trying. You can see the Nasdaq want to fly. We are waiting on this one here. We need to break that number. Come on. The 59.75. We're still missing 3 ticks. You can see how critical the Australian stops is based on the floor and fibs. They're not normal dummy trailing stop. And you can see how strong those numbers. There we go. Come on. You see, that's exactly what I told you. So this is really funny when somebody called me and say, I only trade NASDAQ or YM. I mean, you trade NASDAQ, you still have to look at the ES, because if the ES is not going to break some keys, your NASDAQ is not going to go anywhere, especially key level. So there we go. Close it and go back and put it on until we get it right on the NASDAQ. But this is the entry, and this is the 3rd time. There we go. This is the 3rd, 4th. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times the ES is trying to break the 59.75. Come on, blow on it, Vito. We need Vito. We have not heard from Vito. We need his wine. We're still missing 1 tick on that ES, folks. We need that tick, guys. I'm serious. We are hanging on that tick. We are on a 50.75. Come on. You see, we are hanging on that tick, guys. Okay. Okay. Get ready for a new signal on the ES. There we go. New signal, ES 60.25, YM 49.19. Put it the YM at 49.20. And on the ES, put it the limited order at 60.50. 60.50 limited order. Buy, yeah, not sell. 60.50 limited order. And on the YM, limited order at 21 level. It's all in front of you. You see, to our traders, once the ES broke that level, and Nasdaq took one direction. So now what? Let me see. Okay. You're gonna get aggressive on the YM. There we go. Lift off. Done. Okay, guys, the first trade, if you are taking an ES, the first trade is right there at the projection 63.50. And you should take one out here at 49.26 on the ES, on the YM. The problem here, we have a double resistance line 61.75 and 62.50, so we need to a little push on those area here. As we see here, the wig hit the 61.50 and it is struggling from that resistance line, so hopefully it's gonna try to break out that area here 61.50. So we'll try to see. For the CL trade, we are having a problem with this double resistance at 55.41. Hopefully we'll break it. We have called that trade, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. The Russell is doing very fine. Is You have a resistance at 69.6 on the Russell. Now the ES is testing for the ES trader. We are going back and is struggling on the 6150. We need to break that 6150. Everything is holding the 6150, and we are about to break the 6150. Hopefully that time is going to break it. The 6150 on the ES, it is a very important level we need to see to break it, and that is not good. The market is changing directions. Okay, what I do normally, I close it and then I put the trade again one more time. We go back on the same limited order. We're not going to touch anything. Don't carry a very lousy trade. Just close it and wait. Nothing we can do. The market changed direction on us. We cannot do anything. Those are the level to re-enter the market and on a buy signal. And there is nothing we can do, guys. Nothing we can do. Never fail, Ben. And never fail. Also, one of the 30-year Treasury bond is on the same direction as the ES. And once the 30-year Treasury bond on the same direction with the ES, the market to drive you crazy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Should be the opposite direction. Should be the opposite direction. Absolutely. Okay, I'm good. I'm sitting on the side, no more. It looked like it's gonna change direction again. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna take long anymore on this. We are waiting. The whole market changing. There is nothing. We're waiting. Nothing. I'm taking this order off. I'm taking everything off. We are standing by. We're not gonna be doing anything. Also, the bonds are mixed. On the bonds, they are really mixed signals. The ES is still a heavy weight on the sell position. The Nasdaq is look, it is a really mixed signal, and the YM, it is really everything is mixed except uh, uh, even the bonds are a mixed signal, but it never fell. No matter what we do, once we see the 30-year Treasury bond on the same direction of the ES, there is a play in the market, and nothing we can do. And to sit on the side is better than to ruin all our weekend. We will try to get the new signal to the short side, and we're not taking any more long. We will take the chance on the short side. So we are about to have a short trades, and we will take the short trade to recover from this bad signal we got on the long side. But I'm not taking any more long on those. We'll wait. It is a rough day. Uh, we will be taking a short trade. I'm not taking anything. We sit on the side. This market is not making sense at the moment. So we sit on the side. I'll take coffee break. I'll be right back. Thank you. No matter what we do, we miss signal, and we just missed the signal. I missed on this one here, and if you notice the 30-year Treasury bond now we start going to the short position, which ignite the long trade, and we were stopped out twice on the ES, and we missed that trade, and there is nothing we can do about it. Welcome to trading. Nothing I can do. We still have we missed out on the Nasdaq, and we missed out on the ES, and we succeeded with the Russell, and we with the CL. But that's life. We couldn't. We put it twice long here, and I was not willing to go on the third round with it. And the market it just sneak right under our nose and fly. But when you take it two trades, and you go on the right direction, and the market like right now. So I don't trust this play in the market. So actually, I'm calling it off on all markets because this is a play. I don't trust this market movement, so I'm closing everything, and I'm gonna sit on the side to see what's going on. This is went and right under our nose. We were in the right position. Two times knocks us out that trade two times, and we are in this that position. So this is not fair. But we are calling it off. We still have one trade here. I'm not touching this market until we get a new signal, and we still have one contract on the Russell, and this is it is really, yes, Gary, it is manipulating the movement in the market right now, and this is a foul play. I'm not gonna, but it is my fault, Gary. Honestly, it is my fault because uh, my traders has warned me, and I ignored my own rules. The 30-year Treasury bond was on the same position direction of the ES, and I ignore it. And when I ignore it, I pay the price for it. So when the 30-year Treasury bond is the opposite direction of the ES, this is when the market is going to the proper direction. And I ignored the signal, and immediately, two times, called the trade, and I dismissed the signal on the 30-year Treasury bond because it was to the long position. And I got warned by the two different traders. It's the same story, but I ignore it. I ignored my own rules. So that's how it is. So on the 30-year Treasury bond, we're still not out of the wood. We still have a little dot in here, but it is on the 1 minute anyway. It is a sell, and that caused the future market to go up. And that's life. We all can make mistakes. But we were in the right direction. And look at this market now. They are really controlling the movement. So I'm stepping out of it now for a few minutes till we are on a smooth ride again. And then we situate ourselves what to do with this market. I'll stay quiet for a couple minutes.
kan det også være. Det kan også være noget med nethinden og sådan noget. Jeg blev undersøgt for ikke så lang tid siden. Jeg skulle have de der skærmbriller. Der undersøgte jeg også, de pustede mig, og jeg lavede alle mulige undersøgninger. Der er ikke noget. Man skal faktisk bruge det nethændeløsning og sådan noget.
I'm not touching this market right now. We're waiting on a new signal. I don't like this movement in the market, so we're gonna stand by and try and also on the automated trade we got beat up as well. There is a lot of small trades, and let me show you on the swing trading. This is YM. We got beat up on the YM as well. The Nasdaq is not really today. Look, we have to show good trades and the bad trades, and this is a really nasty. So this is really nasty on the Nasdaq and the YM. It didn't do well today. Welcome to trading. Patient, guys. Patient. Nothing we can do. We are completely out after the Russell here. We are completely out of a trade. There is nothing anymore. However, the scalper did well, but the swing trading today, it didn't. As you noticed last time, the swing trading did well, and the scalper didn't do good on the market movement. And today, the scalpers did extremely well, and the swing trading is struggling because this volatility in the market is struggling all the way. There is a few trades here and there, but it is a struggling market. Even on the full automated, the 3 minutes full automated, we are actually, they did better than the 1 minute, the one we are using in the room. They are going in the right direction on the 3 minutes fully automated. On the YM is a okay. The YM on the 3 minutes is already hit the target, and there is nothing. And on the Nasdaq now, on the fully automated 3 minutes, we have the trade on the Nasdaq. So this is the 3 minutes automated, and took the trade at 78.25, and even the 3 minutes is struggling, which is very unusual for the 3 minutes. uh, 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 to be struggling market, but it is a struggling as well. Look at this. It took a perfect entry, and they're all uh, pulling back on this entry price. And welcome to trading. Nothing we can do. Life is not perfect. This is gonna happen today, tomorrow, any day. We cannot do anything about it. You win some, you lose some, and this is the name of the game on this market. You cannot be winner every day, guys, and we cannot be winner every day. That's for sure. What is your comment, Gary? No, the sure, Gary. You're very welcome. Monday, that's okay. Tomorrow we are. I was thinking the same, but does not apply the rules for Mr. Pett. Um, I was thinking the same. We have one guy. Do I have microphone on? Yes. I have. Maybe we will vote on that on Monday because we can manage the signal by not taking the trade, not unless if the 30-year Treasury bond in the opposite direction. We can put a filter on that one. I'm trying not to complicate things, but also it is. Yeah, but if you for I don't know, uh, your last name is Zufalia. I don't know. I hope I'm pronouncing it good. But yes. Today I dismissed the 30-year Treasury bond, and we can add a filter that when the 30-year Treasury bond is to the opposite direction, we only take those trades. But also, again, I mean, how many times we have fell in signal and how many success signals we have. So today we had a fell in signal on the long, but how many times we have fell, Of course, there is nothing 100% in the trading, but how many times we fell? So we can add this filter that the auto trade will only take the trade when it is the 30-year Treasury bond into the opposite direction. And we will discuss that on. Is it right, Zufalia? Okay, so we will talk about that on Monday and ask what the traders want. Okay, If you guys wanted the filter, there is a new signal on the gold just applied, and it is sell 1305 and 1302. Things is, I don't want to complicate things, and we can do that, but also again, we have 90% success on our entry signal. So should we make it 95? Is it gonna make it different? Or also you have to think about it, sir. You're gonna be missing out some good trades, you know. So we are around an average 85% of our signals are success. So why ruin it, you know, when things is working? Because also can fire back if we a new signal on the CL, sell at 54.96 and target 54.46. Where is CL? So also you have to look at it this way, sir. It's impossible, honestly. Anyone think can make 100% trade and no losing trade is a fool. We will have losing trades, and anyone think he has only trying to get the system is only 100%. Good luck with that. Not in this lifetime. This is not going to happen in any system, not even the banks. And they have a bunch of IT people in the other room adjusting the auto trades and everything. They still cannot have success 100%. Out of the 300 trades on a day, the banks have 150 lousy trades. So, but they know what they're doing, and they have a bunch of IT people sitting adjusting their system to the market. And you are one guy with one system, and this is going to happen. But the success on those signals, they are 85%. So we will discuss it if that's what the traders want. We will put the filter 30-year treasury bond for you. We will watch it, and we will talk to the programmers to edit. Now let me release this. We are late on that release. Let me release this version here, and then we will vote on putting the 30-year treasury bond as a filter. Then I want everyone to keep their eye on it, and then we will have our traders decide if this the right thinking, you know. You're very welcome, Gary. Well, I don't have this privilege, but um, to read the news right now. Sure, JC, you know, make two system. JC is saying make two system, one with a filter and one. You know, JC, you're a very advanced trader, but don't forget we have some people don't know how to even use NinjaTrader. I have a guy, new guy, never used NinjaTrader before. I have to sit down and teach him tomorrow. So the goal target hit. Okay, thank you, sir. All right. We'll see, JC. We are sitting on a standby. We have no trade except the CL. We still on the CL trade, and this is the only one we have. The latest signal is on the CL, and it is right now, and it is fixing to drop. Once we cross the 54.97, we are going down with the CL. So if you want to take the CL, take it at 54.94. Limited sell order 54.94 sell order on the CL. This is the only trade we have at the moment. And there we go. We are about to hammer with that. And but I'm not touching the Nasdaq Dow Jones ES at the moment until we have a proper direction. No matter what we do, is always this market can sneak right front of our nose. And this is the most aggravation. 2 times, and then what it does, went back, kicked us out, and go back. But as you see right now, guys, the ES is struggling with the 2763.50. So I decided to cut off all the long trade, and I'm waiting on a new short trade. That's it. I'm not taking any more long trade at the moment. You are on the DAX. Okay. All our fully automated trade is still on the same entry. And I don't know if somebody want to follow it. You're very welcome to follow those trades. They have not took off. But for me, I am not gonna buy the long anymore. I'm not gonna get involved in it. But as you see right now, those the fully automated trade, they start taking off with those trades. And we have the Russell also took a trade. So they are on the right direction. The fully look, the ES. How long has been on that trade? The ES has been over 20 minutes on that trade. Russell is doing fine. Nasdaq is still very early, but now they start taking off, and the YM is not doing anything. The YM has not even on the 3 minutes has not even took a new trade. On the 3 minutes is coming to take a trade, but at the moment on the DAX is long, and Nasdaq it is an entry point at 78.25, and it's too late for the Russell. Is 14.68, and the ES has been for on the same trade for 20 minutes, and the entry is 63.50, and now it is 63. Okay, I mean, move 2 ticks in 20 minutes. The entry on the 3 minutes ES is 63.50. I don't know if somebody want to follow that. It's up to you. But for me, I'm staying away from the long trade. And because if we look at the 1 minute, we have a double resistance and a resistance, and the market is struggling in this area. So I'm just waiting for a short trade. Honestly, guys, I don't like that. So I'm not gonna go ahead and jump on the long trades at the moment. Some traders we have they did, but I'm not. And now look, the CL is kicking back. Yeah. You know, the most aggravate me, when you lose a trade, you lose a trade. The most aggravation I have in the market is when we are on the right direction and the market get us out and sneak right under our nose, and I keep going long. And we did it twice. We put a limited order on the same entry twice. This is very unusual to happen, and the twice knocked us out on the Nasdaq and the ES, and then turn around right under my nose and took that trade. Same thing happened to me a couple of years ago with the CL. For 2 weeks, that CL was stuck in a channel. I'll never forget that. And then I keep making a bet on it every time it's going to break, and it never did. And then on the last trade, I give up on it. And on the last trade, I didn't trade it. It did go and break that channel. 2 weeks try to get out of that channel. I couldn't. So sometimes the market can go under your skin, especially when and nothing we can do. It is too much today, so we are sitting. Yesterday, the lowest trader we have yesterday made 2,800, and the biggest one, he was 10,500. And today we are hardly even. There is no trade here on those. So we just gonna look at those one here. We don't have any trades on the 1 minute ATM. Zero. Oh, except the CL, of course. But this is it. The CL is fixing to drop, guys. We call that trade for you, and it's fixing to drop. JC, the CL is going down. You know, we are in the proper direction here with the CL. What entry you have on the CL, sir? Okay. It's going down the CL, guys. That I'm sure of. I'm very sure of. Look at this. The Russell, look, the 71 level. And look how weak it is to the long side on the NASDAQ. And this is a 3 minutes. This is, look, the 82 level. And Since when the ES start moving ahead in NASDAQ? Well, you have a double resistance at the 67.25, which I doubted those auto trades right now are able to climb all the way to their target. I doubt it very seriously. The market is extremely weak. For the guys out on the CL, to make up the ES and NASDAQ, get ready, guys. We are slow, but we are on the right direction. Look, guys, on the swing trading, on the NASDAQ was getting beat up all morning. Look at it. This is the swing trading. And when the markets start trending, it catch it. But you can see this morning, we started at 9 o'clock. And you see there's no trades in here. We started at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, took a trade, the NASDAQ, didn't make it, then took a... Look at this one, JC. Because sometimes you have people, they blame the auto trade, they don't blame the market movement. The auto trade took long, it didn't work. Took short, it didn't work. Took long, barely broke even. And now finally, when the market start taking direction, took a long trade, and it is going to the right direction. So sometimes, guys, it's not the auto trade, it is the way how this market move or behave have a huge impact on your trade. Let's take another. It's not always the auto trade fault, whether ours or somebody else. Of course, there is a good auto trade and a bad auto trade without question. And if we look at the DAX, we took it around 9 o'clock and straight out, dry and clean, bad trade. And now we are climbing to the right direction. Let's take an example. They're all in the same time frame. And the Russell took a trade. Okay, well, this is a lucky one. It took a dive before, but this is coming to the right direction also on the Russell. And the YM took a beat all the way. Welcome to trading. The first one broke even, a losing trade, and I have no idea why he would miss a trade like here, but it did. And that is very unusual. Maybe the calculation was not supporting that area here. I don't know. But now the Russell is taking it okay. And the DAX, we only have one guy trading the DAX today. And the NASDAQ is taking the proper direction. So, but it was nasty in the morning with the auto trade as well. So we have to show the good and the bad, guys. It's 100% clear. I don't want it to just show the green side and not show the bad side sometimes in the market. On the fully automated, is the system is surprisingly oh man, that pisses me off. Oh God, that pisses me off. Two times we went into the signal and pulled back on us. 2 times. That really can nag me. We are waiting on a short trade. We cannot do it. I will not take a trade in the middle of the trend. I will not do that. And no matter what, or how desperate we are, I do not take a trade. I see trades, but I do not take a trade middle of the trend. If I cannot catch it from the beginning, I'm not interested in it. So I cannot. I just cannot take a trade middle of it. Yeah. We'll wait on the short signal, guys. I'm not gonna talk. We're gonna leave it as is and stay quiet. And once we see there is a short trade, we will. It is right now. We stay a little bit longer today till we catch a new signal. But I'm not gonna get a jump middle of the trend, and we missed that trend today. Very unusual to miss a trend, and we did. That's it. That's life. A new signal on the CL, buy 55.37, target 55.84. There is a short on the CL 54.82, 54.40 is the target. It's been extremely a lot of volatility on the CL, but this is the new target. I don't know if there's anyone interested in it. Thank you.
Did you hear from them?
No, no, no.
Hvad så sagt? Er du nervøs? Måske glemmer han det.
New signal on the gold buy 13071, target 308.7. Again, it's a buy order 1307.1. And we are about to go short signal on the uh, NASDAQ and ES and probably Dow Jones. So we'll keep our eye on it and let you know. It's a bit boring movement today in the market. We apologize, guys. We cannot change the direction. Neither the movement in the market is extremely slow, but this is a part of it. So we're waiting on a new signal short, and then we call it for you. Or if you want to, you can follow it here from the first column. As you see from the first column here, you will see new signal and you will see the direction, the entry, and the target. Thank you. And I will keep my eye for it for you. Thank you. We have a sell position, and it has to be limited order at 7162 on the Nasdaq, and again, it is a limited order at 7162, limited order on the Nasdaq. On the signal, the automated the trade is saying 63, but we put it on 62, limited order, and we're about to have a new signal on the ES, and we're about to have a new signal on the YM. We're waiting on the ES. Only limited order 62. Yes, sir. Not market order. Okay, guys, we're coming to the NASDAQ, and we're about to get filled on 62 levels short limited order on the NASDAQ. And seems like the ES is following slowly, but it's going to follow that direction. Thank you. Okay, we got filled on the NASDAQ at 72 level. And we're about to go on a short signal with ES coming very soon. And the YM is coming to your direction. It's coming to your direction, the YM. We're about to have a new signal on the ES, and we're about to have a new signal on the new signal ES, new signal Russell, new signal ES 6075. Put it 6050 limited order. ES, put it 60/50 limited order, and the YM, you already know the numbers on that. So this is the last short, and then we have the Russell. We told you the Russell, the number on the Russell sell 1468.5. And we are going in the right direction. Okay, we're going on the right direction here. We have a double support area at 59.75. We are trying to break that area here. Guys, we stayed half an hour more than what we usually do, so we're going to stay longer to get you on those trades to make sure everything is okay. If is any of our traders is still trading, let me know, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Today, the market is totally out of control. It's like somebody pushing the buttons left and right. It's totally out of control. On a days like this, when you go into the right direction, and then the market to break this level and cannot to break those level, and you're just keeping you going and forth. It is just a pullback and a drop in like this. It is so aggravating, but this is the way it is today, the market, and nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. So that's how it is, guys. And sometimes the market is nasty the way it works, but nothing we can do. This pullback didn't make sense, but what they did, they just took a lot of people out of those trades, and now they're going back in. I mean, what can we do? But we are going in the right direction anyway. So what they did, what they did, they just, those guys are going short. They put them out of their business, and then they went and took it and push it all the way down again. For it doesn't make any sense, but that's how it is with them. So let's see now if we are breaking those level. The 66 level, and we stayed longer. I just don't want anyone to leave not without getting something out of today. So, and once we cross those line here on the ES, so we are a good potential. We have a problem in there at this 59.75. Once we cross this 58 level, then we are on a good run again. So there we go. We're about to hit target on the Russell. And the ES, if we break that area here, this is a very good trade on the 58 level. Once we break it, that's me. We're looking for 755.25. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth time the ES trying to break that level at 58. So I'm really getting bored with it. So let's see what will happen. Let's see if the ES will break that level. We've been struggling on the 58 level. That is going to make our life less. So, oh man. Okay, guys, we stayed 46 minutes above the normal hours. We usually stop at 12, and this is the last trade for today. I don't know if some of you guys want to continue, but today it is a bit weird, and It seems like there is manipulation with the movement today, and that is not good. But we tried the best, and I want to say, wish you a very nice weekend, and God bless you all, and see you all to our members on Monday, and we go back on the YouTube on Tuesday. God bless you, and wish you a pleasant weekend. Bye for now.